What in the world does a giant truck-sized battery have to do with the future of AI? Well, it turns out pretty much everything. Today, we're going to dig into Tesla's brand new product, the Mega Block. And I'll tell you, it's so much more than just a battery. It's actually a critical piece in a massive plan to power the entire AI revolution. So let's connect the dots.
Okay, so to really get where this is all headed, you got to start with the end goal, right? This quote right here, it's from Tesla's Master Plan Part 4. And it's not just some fluffy marketing line. This is their North Star, their entire philosophy, and it's the foundation for everything we're going to talk about. It's all about building a future where tech works for all of us.
So what does sustainable abundance even mean? Well, that's the big idea behind Master Plan Part 4. It's this vision of a future where Tesla wants to take AI from being just something in the cloud, digital, and bring it into the real physical world. And they plan on doing it with 3 key things: energy, transportation, and robotics.
And here's the really cool part. This isn't some brand new idea they just came up with. It's an evolution. You can literally trace it back. In 2006, Master Plan 1 was all about electric cars. Then came integrating clean energy. And now we're at this grand vision of abundance fueled by AI. You see how each plan has been a stepping stone for the next? It shows this incredible long-term thinking that's been in place for years.
Okay, so this huge vision is amazing, but it slams right into a giant real-world problem. And that is the insane amount of energy that AI needs. We're not talking about a problem that's years away. This is happening right now. And our power grid, well, it has never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, wonky is probably the best word for it. Think about a city's power usage. It's pretty predictable, right? It goes up during the day, down at night. But AI data centers, they are the complete opposite. They cause these wild, unpredictable power surges. We're talking about a data center going from basically zero power to full blast in a split second. This analogy is just perfect. You know that sound your lawnmower makes when you hit a thick patch of grass? That VRRRM? That's the engine struggling with a sudden heavy load. Now just imagine that, but instead of a lawnmower, it's a massive data center that's sucking up as much electricity as a small city. That's exactly the kind of strain AI is putting on our power grid.
And we have to be clear here. We're talking about gigawatt-scale data centers. These are huge. At that size, these power swings don't just make the lights flicker. No way. They can physically damage the grid's hardware, like substations, and throw the whole system off balance. I mean, they can literally break the grid.
So you've got this massive grid-breaking problem. How on earth do you solve it? Well, you solve it with a really clever piece of engineering that was built for this exact purpose. And that's where the Mega Block comes in. This is Tesla's solution to AI's massive energy headache.
And this is just classic Tesla. It goes right back to that Elon Musk idea that the best part is no part. See, the old way to build energy storage on-site was a total mess. You had separate batteries, transformers, switchgear, tons of complex wiring and assembly. But the Mega Block, it's all in one. The transformer or the switchgear, it's all built right in. This simplifies the whole shebang, which means it's way cheaper and faster to get them up and running, and that's key when you're trying to scale up.
So it's simpler. But get this, it's also more powerful. The Mega Block crams 20% more energy into the exact same physical space as the older model. And why does that matter? Well, it means you get more power without needing more land. And that is absolutely crucial when you're building data centers that are the size of a college campus. Okay, so you might be thinking, hang on, aren't AI chips getting way more efficient all the time? And that's a great question. I mean, it seems logical that more efficient chips would mean less energy use, right? But it's actually not that simple at all.
The reason why is something called Jevons paradox, which is this really interesting economic idea from way back in the 1860s. And it basically says this: when technology makes something more efficient and therefore cheaper to use, we don't end up using less of it, we actually use way more of it. So, as AI chips get better and cheaper, it just makes us want to use AI for more and more things. This actually makes the energy problem even bigger, not smaller. All right, so once you start to solve the battery problem, you uncover the next big challenge. But with that challenge comes a huge, huge financial opportunity. So now we're going to shift a little from the engineering to the economics. And believe me, the numbers here are just wild.
Get ready for this. $50 billion a year. That's what they're projecting for Tesla's energy division once they're fully ramped up. Just to put that into perspective for you, this is not some little side hustle for them. This is on track to become a business as big as their entire car business, and it's all being built on solving these energy problems for AI.
Okay, so the batteries are getting sorted out. What's the next thing in the supply chain that's holding everything back? What's the next big bottleneck for this AI explosion? You'll be surprised. It's actually a piece of tech that's been around for over 100 years, and we just don't have enough of them.
Transformers. Yeah, transformers. We're talking about the big, high-voltage ones you need for these massive projects. The problem is, if you order one today, you might be waiting for years to get it. A multi-year lead time. You can't build the future of AI if you're stuck waiting 2 or 3 years for a transformer. And that's exactly why Elon Musk said that, yep, you guessed it, Tesla's going to start making their own.
And that really brings us full circle, doesn't it? We've been deep in the weeds talking about batteries and transformers, but let's pull back up to that 30,000-foot view. Let's connect all these little technical pieces back to that huge vision we started with, the vision of building the physical infrastructure for AI.
If you look at these guiding principles for Master Plan 4, you can see they're the why behind everything they're doing. The mega block, that's innovation removes constraints. It's removing the constraint of an unstable grid. Deciding to build their own transformers, that's technology solves tangible problems. In this case, a broken supply chain. Every single move they make ties directly back to this core philosophy.
So when you put it all together, you realize Tesla isn't just a car company, and they aren't just an AI software company. What they're really doing is building the entire physical foundation for what you might call embodied AI. They're building the energy to power it, the cars and trucks to move it around, and eventually the robots to have it do things in the real world. They're literally building the infrastructure for AI to walk out of the data center and into our everyday lives.
So there you have it. Tesla has this incredible, ambitious plan to solve the engineering problem, the how of powering AI. But as we stand right on the edge of this new world, it leaves us with a much bigger question, a question that's not about engineering, but about all of us. Who is going to make sure that all of this amazing new power actually ends up benefiting all of humanity?